The WHO, otherwise known as World Health Organization, has confirmed the rapid spread of Mpox, previously known as monkeypox, mostly contained within the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is located in Africa, but they've also confirmed the spread to multiple countries outside of the African continent, including Thailand, the Philippines, Pakistan, Sweden, and even more. As a result of that, this is certainly getting the attention of many officials out there, and the discussions of lockdowns has now been brought up yet again. Well, that's what I want to share with you here in the video. Let's get into it and talk about it. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so, please like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And as long as you're down there, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Totally free to do so. Thank you so much for your support. And let me share with you the details. All right, so as you can see here, the lockdown discussions are in, and we're talking about this again. Now, we are not revisiting the days that we did a few years ago with the COVID lockdowns yet anyway, but this whole discussion of potentially locking down is floating around out there yet again. Well, this is certainly catching the attention of a lot of people as we continue to see that in the DRC, as I mentioned, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, again located within Africa, has confirmed over 14,000 cases of Mpox and 511 deaths. That's a very high fatality rate based on what we're seeing here. So the threat is real, and some of these variants that have been found in other countries outside of the African continent are actually a more fatal form of the Mpox virus that is out there. So this is, again, why we're talking about this. Now, as you can see, there's some of the recommendations that they're making is that people wash their towels and their bedding and things like this more frequently. And again, you know, actually do this. Actually, what's interesting about this is within one of these articles here, they're actually finding that some people, like a lot of people, only wash their towels once per year. I don't know. That seems very strange to me. I'm not sure who only washes their towels once per year, but that seems kind of odd. But maybe that's really a thing. Apparently, it really is, and it's located right there in one of those articles. But this is certainly catching the attention of a lot of people because this is spreading, and a lot of people out there as well suggesting that it's only a matter of time until we start to see this spreading significantly around the entire globe. Now, is this the return of COVID? Absolutely not, right? Now, here's the thing. I've been seeing this showing up in the headlines as well, which is Mpox just another variant of COVID? No, it's actually totally different, okay? Now, I want to make this very fair. I am not a medical doctor, so I'm not sitting here pretending like I am, but I've done some research on this, and Mpox is totally different than COVID is. In fact, these symptoms of Mpox, it actually sounds pretty bad. It sounds like it is blistering rash. Okay, that's like the most common symptom that I've seen of it. So I'm not sure, but that sounds very unpleasant. That does not sound very fun at all, right? But this is what they're suggesting. Now, when it comes down to these lockdowns, do we need to lock down and shelter in place and things like this? Absolutely not, right? That is not what they are suggesting whatsoever right now. But it is one of these things that they're bringing up as a discussion point, just suggesting that, hey, this is something that is not on the table right now, but who knows, at some point, you know, going forward in the future, if we fast forward 3 months, 6 months, 7 months, 9 months, something like that, and we don't know where we're at that point, this could be a major issue, right? Considering just a couple weeks ago, it was mostly contained within the DRC, as in just the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa, right? Most of this was mostly contained there. Then it spread out to a couple other countries within the African continent. And then now we're starting to see it in some of these other countries that I listed off earlier outside of the African continent, right? So this is kind of where some of the major concern is coming in. So this is why they're talking about this and what they're suggesting here. Now, they're also suggesting that this is not going to turn into another pandemic type of situation like what we did with COVID a couple years ago. They're saying the likelihood of that happening and spreading to the magnitude that it did with COVID is probably not going to be a thing. But again, we don't know. That's the problem, is a lot of times with this is we don't know. Now, apparently they are saying that they do have vaccinations and treatments and stuff like this for Mpox. But the problem is, you know, that's kind of the situation we're dealing with right now, is that it's spreading so rapidly and that a lot of people are becoming infected by this, which is exactly why the WHO, the World Health Organization, declared a public health emergency declaration with international attention back on August 14th. So not that long ago, they did implement this public health emergency declaration. So in other words, prompting all countries, basically saying, hey, this is a global issue. This is not just like, you know, something we need to be concerned about just in the African continent and be like, well, it's just contained there. You're right. Maybe for now it's just contained there, but that's what we all thought back in, you know, early 2020 when we looked at COVID and said, it's just China. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's just located in China. And then what do we know? There it is, right at our door, knocking and saying, hello, I'll come in now, right? No, right? So the same situation there. We can't be ignorant and just, you know, ignore these types of things and be like, well, it's, you know, on the other side of the world, we're fine here. No, that's not how it goes, right? We can clearly see it. Just in the last week and a half or so, we've gone from being basically totally isolated into the DRC to now being in multiple other countries, and it's spreading out there, okay? Now again, I don't want to be an alarmist. I don't want to sit here and be like, let's all hide in our basement, let's all wear our masks and sit here and, you know, wait. No, I'm not saying that at all. Dude, enjoy your life. Seriously, you got to get out there, do what you got to do. Don't worry about this right now, but it is certainly something that we want to keep on the radar, and we do want to continue to watch. As of right now, do we need to worry about it? I would say absolutely not, right? I mean, I'm not going to hide in my basement, right? I'm not going to go hide in some shelter somewhere and be like, I'm going to hang out here for the next 6 years and see if this thing goes by. No, we got to do what we got to do. We got to live our lives. We just have to do what we need to do. But it is, as always, something I'm going to continue to watch, just like everything else, because it's important, right? So anyway, I hope this helps you a little bit. Those articles that I wanted to share with you here in this video. And as far as just what I've been reading about this, I know that this is becoming a major concern. I've seen people asking about it, and yeah, been seeing some attention about this. So there you go. Hope this helps you. Again, I will continue to keep you posted on anything going on right now. If you've not done so yet, please make sure to like the video. Again, big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Otherwise, subscribe as well. The big subscribe button down below. Check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now showing up on your screen as well, you'll see some videos there. Thank you. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for being here. And I'll catch you again later in the next one. Don't worry about it right now. Just stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. I'll find more information for you. Anyway, enjoy.